All right, it's your boy, Warehouse Dave, chilling at the crib with the homie Chris,
THC.
photographer, the THC. I gotta tell you, man, today's mail call is gonna be bananas.
Wow.
You like that?
Wow.
That was a joke for Chris. See, usually Chris is really...
I raffled on the inside on that one.
Chris raffles a lot. He'll literally raffle. He's easy to make laugh, and I think that's why I've become such good.
I was not ready for that.
My jokes.
I was not ready for that. I will say that.
Had to do it. Just a mail call because I'm feeling it. No other reason than that.
I'm very excited.
It's been a busy week, so I don't know what's coming in. Sounds bad. Sounds like this guy must be buying too much. But,
I buy way too much too. It's Christmas every day.
And there could be truth in that. Okay, for a second that was
it better have.
Yeah,
That'd have been cool.
It's a good investment piece, I feel, right now.
Yep.
Common-ish. I mean, it's the perfect level of uncommon, high demand. Scott the Waz.
Atlas.
Try hard YouTuber Scott the Waz has not a big fan of Scott the Waz, to be honest.
Oof. Why is that? Very curious.
Because no, you know what? I'm fine with him. He's got talent. That's what I'll give him.
Right.
Like he's absolutely like career minded, and I kind of feel like I wish more people would get into the sciences and like the health field and agriculture. Like I wish Scott the Waz would be a doctor. He's smart guy.
A waste of a mind.
It's kind of a waste of a good mind, but hey, he's a talented entertainer. He makes good videos, so I'll let it slide. And then look at me. All I do is fucking flip video games. So what am I really doing?
Oversell.
So, but anyway, Scott the Waz's intro comes from this mini game that's within this game, and it's an Arkanoid clone. You know the game Arkanoid where the balls are going bang 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 and you're breaking bricks slowly. So they have an in-game mini game of Arkanoid, and his cute little musical thing is from this game. And that's not the reason why I like it. It's one of those things that every PS3 collector in Metal Jesus Sheep is gonna have 3D Dot Heroes.
I've never seen this game ever. Never seen it in like a game store.
Conduit 1 and 2 are proud. I like to put it this way when I'll get just to give the viewers a couple examples. Like Streets of Rage is a proud Genesis exclusive. They're proud to have that.
Mm-hmm.
Where SNES was proud to have Final Fight. Genesis was like, hey, we're gonna one up you. Those proud exclusives, and this is like a proud FPS. The FPS genre obviously isn't going to be that great for the Wii, but like Sega did a good job of making almost like from the mind of a Suda or something. It's a really artistic minded developer. Did a good job. I would say it's for those that are curious about gameplay. Like just think FPS meets God of War. The epicness of the sense of scale, the size of some of the bosses that you fight, just overwhelming.
PS1 game?
Is this PS1?
That's my guess. Sure looks like a PS1.
It does, it is. I like to preserve my bubble wrap. Try to cut it neatly. I like to reuse it.
Good man.
It is good for the ecosystem. Good for the environment. Come on.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's pretty minty.
That title.
This game often looks pretty ugly.
Why is it running in the low 20s right now for nice here? I know it's often like rough. Kind of that pass around the block kind of fun multiplayer game that's low print. So a portion of every print run of games of this era naturally would go to rentals. Maybe a game dealer will talk for us in the future about the effects of rentals, kind of the collectability of X rentals. You and I kind of like it if it's aesthetically pleasing, a good blockbuster place.
That's a mint, man.
Really nice copy.
Holy shit!
Obviously, on your optical media based stuff, you really don't like X rentals ever. You know, they'll plaster their stickers over the disc.
Yeah.
They'll put stickers on the manual. It'll get beat to shit. Sometimes on carts, though, it's aesthetically pleasing. And I know Silverwings is
that is way too cheap.
He's a fan of like a nice condition rentals. Yeah, low 20s right now is it's
Unbelievable.
just being overlooked because they often don't surface. There's very few on eBay at any time. Great 3D beat 'em up. Fans of Fighting Force would like it. Real like thick 90s vibe, man. I mean the soundtrack, the polygons.
Look at them repping Roadsters on the back.
Yeah,
That's also Interplay, I guess?
must be
It
developed,
must be if
but
it's-
Titus published.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Roadsters. So Roadsters is a very rare, hard to find to check off your PS1 list. The problem with speculating with those rare games that have no other collectible attributes on PS1.
Too big a library, too many of
The
them.
library's so huge, so there's not many people that are gung ho about full set, and those that are will be patient.
It's a
with
long-term thing, yeah.
Yeah. Whereas like N64, your games like Super Bowling will get stupid pricey. If a game equally as rare on PS1 called Super Bowling is going to be doomed.
Yep,
to
forever
this
doomed.
Sub $10 existence. But on 64 where you need it. I paid only 25 shipped or 25 plus some lightweight shipping on that right now, Chris.
Yeah.
That's one that Chris was really appreciative of me telling him about. Capcom
Fighter's Edge
variants.
I found a really good YouTube video on the whole set.
The reason being, reason why Chris likes that stuff is because when you learn that, for example, a greatest hits variant being extremely rare, or the small set Capcom Fighter's Edge variants, some of them are very rare proportionately to their standard release. So when it comes down to like, are people going to try to full set that little subset? Absolutely.
Yeah, it's like 15 games, something like that. It's under 20.
So price charting will spit out, price your Star Gladiator at 40, and somebody will slap a $40 sticker
On a Fighter's Edge.
minty copy of a Fighter's Edge variant, and Chris loves to snag those because he'll flip them for $120.
Mm-hmm.
Much to the dismay of collectors. Fuck them.
Damn right.
First come, first served.
Where were you before it was money?
Exactly.
That's my question to them all.
And where's your?
Why do you want it now?
Where's your dedication to the grind of like? It's a competitive.
Yeah, it's a sport. It's a sport.
That's a good way of putting it. In our local area, we respect the sportsmanship of. Shitty.
That's terrible.
Cheap. Must have been cheap. Great little title there.
Hopefully,
several small talking heads on YouTube are loving on this title. So yeah, I like the guts. You know, I get enough copies of this. I'm always on the lookout. So I'll get one missing manual with a better insert and swap into it. Something us resellers love to do is obviously.
Yeah,
if I got a rental sticker disc on a copy that's missing manual that I pick up for next to nothing, but it has a good case, it's like, oh, this thing's kind of mismatched.
Yeah.
Obvious thing to do here is get that ugly
super minty
disc.
one and one super ugly one.
Yeah, take this disc, keep it in here, keep that in there, and then pull the case insert from that hypothetical copy I just talked about. And then this one's a nice collector copy, and then for a nice gamer's copy, just game. Is that a good way?
Player's copy.
Player's copy. I like
a beater. It's a beater.
Beater copy that just works. I would use that fugly case insert with a fugly disc. Prove that it works by showing a screenshot, and then I'd get a good amount for it.
Yeah, the floor is surprisingly high on that stuff.
Yeah, people want to play it.
It's
so.
too high. It's too high. Do you want to hear a crazy story?
For how rough it could be.
Crazy story. I'm trying. I sent offers on. There's 2 CIB Turbo duos, and one of them's like they're each missing like a very small component. And like, if I got them both, it would create one ultimate like new open box.
Feels good, doesn't it? Yeah.
Doing a favor to the collecting society.
Call it cannibalizing if you want.
Not really.
Cannibalize. It's kind of just like sharing components to make one that's super nice and one that's just for your minimalist, your guy that wants to save and just have a copy that he's okay with. Sell one for cheaper, one for premium. So that's your mail call today. To give a quick little talk about the one title I didn't talk much about. Tales of Legendia is suppliers are still going through their new old stock. This game received a reprint. Not sure how big of a reprint run it was, but it definitely got a reprint probably over a decade ago, along with Tales of the Abyss and new old stock. Power sellers are still burning through their supply. slowly keep up in the price, but I still think like these games have jump potential when new old
It'll
stock
run out.
runs
It'll run out.
It will. And between the two, Tales of the Abyss is a great 3D Tales of game. I think Tales of Symphonia, if you like Tales of Symphonia a lot. But if you like the old school Tales of Destiny games, this is a lot more like that, and I like this title for that reason. And fans of this game absolutely love the storyline, and I think it's going to age better than your 3D ones. The 3D ones age beautifully too because they're cel shaded, great battle system and everything. But something to be said about the two-dimensional battle system of Tales of Destiny. People that know Tales of Destiny listening to this will know what I'm talking about, and this is just like that. So it gets clowned on for really terrible voice acting, but in a way I think that can be a bit endearing. That's a blast from the past. I think that's something that we fixed here in America, where you really don't get god awful voice acting, like campy, cheesy, corny. And there's something to be said about early anime, bad voice acting, kind of endearing quality. So it's like I don't disrespect it for bad voice acting. I look beyond that. I look for a good story, good gameplay. So there you go. Good on the cheap title while it lasts, as Reggie would say. Before, I forget what he says. Before they run out or something. Yeah, Reggie does a series where it's like get them at GameStop while you can. So get them on eBay while you can.
You want to know a fun fact?
What's that?
I've never played a single PS2 game in my life.
No shit.
Nope, never.
Oh man, you're missing out.
And that's that. Bam.